Okay, today we are going to show you some of the different filters and how to use filters in Photoshop. And here's the original image. Right up here, I've played a little bit and created a sponge filter, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're back here to the original image. First thing I want to do is Control J, and that gives me a new layer right here. And I'm going to name this. I'm going to click on this and type in a sponge, because that's the filter that I'm going to use. Once I've done that, I'm going to come up here to the filter menu and choose artistic and roll over to colored pencil. Once I click on colored pencil, a dialog box pops open. Right in here, if this image looks huge to you or you can't see all of it, come right down in here and change this. And you might want to change it to fit on the screen or change it to a smaller size, but fit the screen is normally the one that I use. And so when you're in here, it shows you what the filter would look like if you were to apply that. You also have sliders off to the right. In every one of these different filters, you have different sliders. And normally I don't play around with the different sliders. I just leave them as is. I'm going to click down on the sponge filter, and it shows me what that would look like. Again, I'm not going to play with it. I will click OK, and it applies the sponge. The reason I want two layers is I'm going to bring some of the image back to where it looks like it's just a regular photograph, and some of it's going to be artistic. And to do that, right down in here is the mask icon. I'm going to click on that. It's going to create a mask right here, and it creates it in white, so it didn't do anything to the image. But if I come over here to my swatches, and I want to make sure that the black is in the foreground and the white is in the background. If these are different colors, simply hit D, and D is for default, and it'll bring the white and black swatches back. And then if you use this arrow, it toggles them back and forth, or simply hit X on the keyboard and it does the same thing. But we want the black to the foreground. I'm going to come up here to my brush tool and click on my brush tool. The shortcut is B for brush. Kind of makes sense. Now I'm going to come over here and start to paint some of her back in with black, and make sure that my filter is clicked on right here. I want to make sure that that's highlighted and there's a light box around that. I come over here, and if I use my bracket keys, my left bracket makes the brush smaller. In an earlier tutorial we talked about that. My right bracket makes the brush larger, and I'm going to simply make it about that large, and mine says 90, but yours might say something different. That's okay. I'm just going to click and start to paint her back in, and what this is doing, and I'll let go, is it's creating a little black spot right there. So it's punching a hole through this to reveal what's underneath, and that's how that works. So I want to do the same thing down here. I could kind of match what's up on top, and that's how that works. And if I were to come over here and click and hold the Alt key down and click on my mask, shows me where those spots are, so I know what I've painted away. I simply hold the Alt key again, click on the mask, and it brings my image back. But it just shows me where I've painted, because here sometimes it's tough to see. I'm going to paint some of her chin in, and there we have it. So that's real easy to do. Let me turn this eyeball off. We're going to add another one. Control J. I'm going to come over here and go to Filter. I'm going to go to, this time, Artistic, and I'll go Watercolor. That's kind of a neat effect, but I'm going to come way down here to Texture. Notice you've got other filters down here. Texture, I like stained glass. Cell size, this is where I might change the size of the cells. If I grab this and drag it to the left, it makes it look like there's more of a person there. If I go all the way to 2, which is the smallest I can go, it looks like that, but I want a little more. So I'll go right in there about 5. Thickness and light intensity looks good. Click OK, and now you have a different look altogether. So there you have it, filters in one easy lesson. Have a great day.